Prime Minister was in Lancashire today to give some clarity to pupils across the North West who've waited months to learn how their GCSE and A-level marks will be determined. Last year there was outrage when a government formula downgraded results, a system which was eventually scrapped in favour of teachers' predictions. Well, in Accrington this morning, Boris Johnson confirmed the same process will be used this year. That's been largely welcomed by schools across the region, especially those in more deprived areas, as Phil McCann reports.
BBC North West tonight, Chester.
Now, the owners of Vauxhall say the future of the Ellesmere Port plant depends on the government providing them with financial support. The factory, which employs around 1,000 people, is under threat of closure. Well, Steve Saul is in our newsroom with the latest. And Steve, what exactly do we know about the latest here?
Well, what are the options for the...
Well, the COVID vaccination programme might be continuing at pace across most of the region, but concerns remain over a low uptake within some minority groups. In Oldham, it's led to a new training programme for Muslim leaders aimed at dispelling myths and offering reassurance about the vaccine's safety. It's hoped they can then promote the vaccination in their communities, as Ian Haslam reports. Now, all this week, we have been featuring stories from the LGBTQ community in the North West, and we have had such a great reaction from you on Twitter and email. I know Owain has had a lot of personal messages as well. Now, the Proud Trust is a charity based in the region supporting young people, and their work has continued throughout the pandemic. Well, here are some of the thoughts of 3 young people who've been helped by the charity. They've been speaking to Kelly Foran. Can you understand that some parents will not be happy with, sex education in schools, but also particularly teaching of LGBT issues and relationships?
The board.
Do you think with the new regulations and everything that you're doing and other people like Stonewall are doing, at last a generation of school children will grow up knowing it is OK to be LGBT? Now, refugee nurses have been given the opportunity to brush up on their skills so that they can register to work in this country. A pilot course which has been trialled at John Moores University has prepared them to work in the NHS. And tomorrow they will be interviewed by hospital trusts from across the North West. Lindsay Prosser reports. Well, as he said, all proceeds are going to Scam Menaces, and you can find the book. It goes on sale tomorrow. Just look for curlyandcarl.com. Right, time for the weather now. Hello, how's it looking?
Well, it's looking like it's going to dry up, Annabel, which is good news.
Yeah.
We're going to see something much more settled as we look towards the weekend.
Fabulous, thank you. As I said, great reaction to the LGBT week.
Fab.
More tomorrow, final one tomorrow.
Yes, final one tomorrow. We're meeting Lexi tomorrow, who lives in Cumbria, so we'll be chatting to her. And you can find all of the stories, bbc.co.uk/NWT, of course.
They've been really good. Owain, thank you very much. We will be back with an update, 10:30. Bye-bye.